Hello, good people. Welcome back to yet another gaming news show with Cam and me, Mr. Cam. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I am fantastic. We got a busy week. I see you brought us all the best news once more.
Yep, we got 13 news stories this week.
So no time to waste. Before that, don't forget, guys, to subscribe, like, and share. Share the podcast as well, people who are listening in. And don't forget, always leave in the comments below some questions if you have. And let's talk about the news down there below, okay? Let's dive right into it.
Let's do it. First story this week was the Ubisoft Forward event.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch it?
Yep, I did watch the whole event.
I didn't. I seen like the trailers that went up after.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of it?
First of all, I thought very weird thing that they so they posted on Twitter first a statement about of the CEO, you know, this is Gilmo or something, I don't know how to pronounce his name, and about the stuff is happening in their company and stuff, you know, all that harassing and all that bullshit. So I don't know. That I found that so weird that why don't put that in the show, you know, like the more people will see it. So I don't know. That was weird.
They wanted to keep it separate, maybe.
Yes, it still makes no sense. It's an important message. You should put it everywhere, you know. Anyway, I don't know. Found it weird, but I am excited. One game I was excited about was Prince of Persia. Because I never played the original, so and I think I don't. None of the other games were interesting to me, you know. Yeah, so let's dive right into it. See, what did we see?
So, yeah, for Prince of Persia, they actually leaked this game like a few weeks ago.
Oh, exactly, yeah.
People have been talking about it for a while, so I was kind of expecting it. I never played the original. I watched the trailer with an open mind, kind of expecting to be excited about it because it seems like the type of game I'd like. But watching the trailer, I'm not excited.
But don't confuse the old. They showed also scenes from the old game as well. It doesn't look like the best, I know, but you know.
Well, most of the trailer they showed off was of the new game, I think.
Yeah, I know, but it was glimpses from the old. Maybe, yeah, but it's still not polished enough.
Like the lighting, the character models, the environments.
Yeah,
like it looks like an early PS3 game.
Yeah, it looks.
And this is and they're calling it a remake, quote unquote. So it's like, if you're barely improving the visuals, why even call it a remake? Why not just make it a remaster?
Well, if you put game side to side, you will see like there's a huge difference, but still not good enough in my opinion. I think they should polish the game.
Yeah, I've heard people be like, "Oh, it's early alpha," but like this is coming out like early 2021, January, yeah. 21st. That's not that long.
That's why I'm concerned.
They can't like remake all the visuals in that amount of time. They can clean it up a bit, but
they can delay the game though, like Halo did. I think they should. If it's not gonna look like that, I don't want it, man.
Yeah, I was reading about it. Apparently, this is from a new Ubisoft studio. They're an India studio. And I don't know what other games they've worked on, so maybe that's just an inexperienced team doing this. But watching the trailer they put up, I'm not that impressed. They honestly should have just waited until it looked better.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see
how much it. Did they announce how much it costs? I don't think
they did. It is now online. You can pre-purchase it, but I think it was like 45 euros or something like that, you know, not full price, but like, also not 35. You know,
so maybe it's like $30 US dollars.
Yeah, maybe it's like, it's not fully priced for sure though.
That's something at least.
Okay, hopefully they will fix it.
We also seen The Gods and Monsters game is back, but now it's got a new name. It's
Mm-hmm.
called Immortals Phoenix Rising.
Mm-hmm. You know, people call it the Greek Zelda.
Yeah. People were making the comparison, like, even when they first showed it, that it looked a lot like Zelda.
Yeah.
Like, watching the gameplay, like, you can see it. Like, the fields and the art style.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like they changed it up a bit. Now it's like an open world puzzle, like, hacker slasher game. I don't know. Looks alright.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently it comes out this holiday now.
Yeah.
December 3rd.
Not for me, for sure. You know me.
And this game had its box art revealed as well, and then apparently it's the first game to have like a little label on it that says you can upgrade it to PS5, which is kind of cool.
Oh, okay. That's awesome.
So if you own the PS4, you'll just go straight to PS5 for free.
Oh, that's cool. That's so cool.
Yep.
Amazing. Okay.
What do you think of it?
Not super excited. Nothing for me, honestly. I'm not gonna even try it. So
yeah, the gameplay just, I don't know, looks a little.
If I would get like a code, to test it, like a beta or something, I would try it out. I don't know. Maybe it will surprise me. But so far I have seen it like not super.
It looks very Assassin's Creed, Ubisofty, like open world, lots of stuff to do. Now there's like numbers on the screen when you hit enemies.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like that type of thing, maybe it's something you'd like.
Mm-hmm. I like that you can fly and stuff, but I don't know, man. And combat seems kind of satisfying, but still like not my thing, I would say. Yeah.
So after, I guess, I don't know what order they went in, because I'm just going off what the article has.
You can go with the article order, yeah.
But we seen this game called Riders Republic.
Yeah, this came last.
Okay.
Yeah, continue.
I didn't know that. So this is from the people who made Steep. Apparently it's kind of like I think it's a multiplayer thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can race against 50 people at once.
It's kind of like BR, Battle Royale.
Yeah, but it's like racing bikes down hills and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Looks alright. Not for me.
Not for me.
Comes out February.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be on current gen, next gen, PC, everything basically.
Okay. Makes sense. Not for me though.
So,
yep.
Looks okay.
Let's see.
Also seen Scott Pilgrim vs. the World returns. So this game is weird because it's kind of like a cult classic game. A lot of people really liked it, and apparently the deal Ubisoft had for licensing the game like ran up, and then you couldn't like download the game anymore.
Oh.
So now it's back, and they're like re-releasing it on PS4, Switch, Xbox, PC, Stadia.
Mm-hmm.
I never played it.
Yeah.
Looks alright. Looks like a fun side scroller, beat 'em up type thing.
Mm-hmm. I have seen so many people like being hyped about that game. It's the first time in my life I heard of it. I don't know what it is, honestly, but I love how it looks, the art style.
Yeah, it's got like
and the animations. I like them.
Yeah, it's got a really unique look to it.
Exactly. Yeah, it
Retro
looks like pixely but crisp.
Mm-hmm.
Like it.
Yeah, I'll probably check it out at some point.
Okay, next.
So we also seen Rainbow Six Siege coming to next gen.
Mm-hmm.
It got confirmed that it's going to run at 4K 120 FPS on PS5 and Series X.
Mm-hmm. And
they also announced some new classes like Splinter Cell, Sam Fisher you can play as now, I guess. I'm not really into... I've never played Rainbow Six Siege, so I don't know much about it.
I have played Rainbow Six quite a little bit, and I don't know, man. It's an interesting game. It's like a camping game.
I wish they would just make a new Splinter Cell already. Because they keep teasing Sam Fisher, and he's in this game, now he's in this game. He's in this game. Here's a Sam Fisher skin. Here, you can play as them. Just make a fucking Splinter Cell game out.
Yeah, don't twist the knife in my wound, man.
The last one they made, it's been like 7 years since the last one they made.
Dude, Splinter Cell was like one of my favorite games in all time. After like Metal Gear, I played Splinter Cell and I was like, dude, this is so amazing, right? I love this game so much. And so many years, nothing done with the IP, man. And I'm so sad about it.
Very sad.
I hope in PlayStation 5, like our next gen, they will do something. Just make a exact same remake with amazing graphics. I don't mind. Just make something, please. You know?
Agreed.
Yeah.
So
that's it.
Ubisoft also showed some new characters for Watch Dogs. Some new missions. You can play as Aiden Pierce, who was the protagonist from the first game.
Yeah.
I guess it's alright. Honestly, I didn't really care for his character. Thought he was pretty bland. Pretty boring.
Never played any Watch Dogs games, so I don't know, man.
Really?
Nope.
2 is really good. I'd recommend starting with that one. The first one's a little bland.
Okay, maybe someday.
So they also announced something for Hyperscape, like a time mode. I don't know. Anyone really cares? Like, is anybody even playing Hyperscape?
I don't know. I never played it.
Someone told me it's like already out, like in beta.
Yeah, you can play it now. It's free on the Ubisoft store.
It says it launches. I guess the mode launches on September 15th.
Turbo mode. Okay. Page from Fortnite book. Okay, whatever. Okay, what else?
That's it. I think, unless you remember anything else, that's all that's on this article.
No, that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much it.
So, a little underwhelming, maybe. I was kind of hoping they would show some like Far Cry gameplay.
That would be awesome. Far Cry looks cool. I like the character they chose, but we need some gameplay.
Yes.
Okay.
So overall, an okay conference. But a little underwhelming.
Yep. Okay. Next news. So this past week, Sony announced that there wouldn't be any PS5 news and that they'd be focusing on PlayStation VR. They made some announcements like Minecraft coming to VR. Yeah, I saw that.
PSVR, and they also put up a VR sale, which I think is still live. So if you have a VR and you want some games, probably a good time to go check it out.
Yeah, I will check it out.
Because I've seen some pretty good games on sale. Nothing else to really say about it, other than Sony basically went quiet for the week as far as PS5 goes.
They're getting ready, man. They're getting ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
And of course, they did announce on Saturday that there'd be an event. But we can talk about that after, because there's other stuff to get through.
Okay, next news.
Next news, let's see. So, this one's the big one. Xbox Series S is official. There was leaks going up on Twitter of the console. Like, there's like little snippets of the video showing it off, and the price and release date got leaked. So the Series X will be $499. The Series S will be $299. Both launching on November 10th. And Xbox is basically setting up the Series S to be like a next gen machine that's targeting 1080 to 1440p graphics
and 120 FPS. Yeah,
although it's like, what's actually going to run at 120? I think they showed Gears 5 actually running at 120.
But in 1080p though, not 1440, right?
Yeah, it's got to be. I don't know exactly, but I'm sure it was like 1080 if it's running at 120. But still impressive for that. So the leaks went up, and then shortly after, Microsoft put up some memes of like that monkey face, like looking over like, oh, what's that? Did you see that?
Nope, I didn't. I missed that.
It's pretty funny.
Oh
It
damn.
was like right after the leaks went up, they just put up a meme of like that monkey face looking like, oh shit. And then shortly after, they just made it official with a tweet saying that was real. And then a couple days after that, they put up like they basically made the whole thing official with the Series S and Series X. On this article, you can see the specs and how they compare. Basically, it's got almost the same CPU. It's like a touch slower. The GPU is toned down quite a bit. The powers goes from 12 to 4 teraflops. RAM also goes from like 16 to 10, and it's a bit slower all around.
Yeah, and GPU goes from 52 to 20 CUs, and the CPU to 3.4 from 3.6. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, and then storage-wise, it comes with 512 gigabytes, the same SSD. So that's good. It still has like a fast SSD.
Yeah, but they should have put 1 terabyte there, man, because it's all digital, you know?
Well, the thing is, I think they had to cut things out to get it to $299.
Yeah, true.
It was like, do you want to cut that out, or do you want to cut more power out? I think they have to try and balance it to get that $299 price.
Still a good spec for $299 though, man.
Yeah, it's like, if you can get by on 500, like you can probably make it work. If you're just like, I had a 500 gigabyte PS4 forever, and it's like, if you only play a few games, like you can make it work.
Unless you play Call of Duty, then you cannot.
Then you're fucked.
Oh my god.
So,
okay.
So that all went up. What do you think about it?
I think that $299 is super competitive. I know Series X we already knew. I kind of knew it was gonna be like a $499. I don't know, man. It's like kind of
people thought it could be more, but now it's like $499.
I always thought the Xbox will be better priced. Like I thought PlayStation will have a crazy price, but Xbox will be like 500, like 450 or something. But yeah. But I think the S is huge value for people who don't have PCs at all, and on budget. And if they get a 4040p in 60 FPS, I don't even speak about 120, right? It's gonna be fine, I think.
Yeah. So basically, power wise, it's pretty comparable to the Xbox One X, which is pretty damn good. Like you're gonna be able to play all the new games coming out. They're just not gonna be at 4K.
I just hope like
at the highest frame rates.
Yeah, I just hope they get all the benefits of the next gen with that console, and they're not gonna be any caveats on that, after the fact. So this is only my concern, which I like hold my horses. Like you can be excited, okay, cool, but we will see in practice what does this mean, and how does it's gonna like hold on the whole generation, also late generation, not only the beginning. We'll see.
True.
I'm super like interested to see what after the launch what will happen.
Yep. And so another thing to note is, if you do want to expand the memory on it, you are gonna have to buy the special Seagate memory card things that they're selling. They haven't revealed the price yet, but there was a leaked price that showed like $230.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, if you're gonna buy that, maybe you should just go for the Series X instead.
Exactly.
Get like a lot more power, bigger SSD.
Yeah, man. The special SSDs will be super expensive, man. And also, I think PlayStation will do the same. They rumors there that will have the like super expensive expansions.
Well, the thing to note with PlayStation is that they might have their own expansions, but also they've confirmed that the loading bay for their SSD, you can use third-party SSDs.
Oh, that's cool.
If they're supported. Yeah, during the teardown with Mark Cerny, he said they're supporting like any SSD. It's not like a special memory card thing you have to plug in.
That's great.
So that's good.
That's great. Awesome. Okay.
But there's more stories, but we'll get into those as we get along.
Okay, next news.
Next news. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity has been announced. It's launching this November on the 20th. So, did you see this?
I see that app, but I don't know anything about it. So please tell me.
So this is a prequel to Breath of the Wild story. Like visually, it looks just like Breath of the Wild. And this is a Hyrule Warriors game. I've never played it, but as far as I know, it's like basically just kind of like stand in one spot and then you like fight waves of enemies.
Oh, okay. Like tactical something, right?
I don't know how tactical it is. It's like kind of like a hack and slash, like waves of enemies coming at you. I think that's what it is. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure that's how it plays. And it's like, doesn't get me that excited, to be honest.
I've heard
Like
that they will give some Zelda lore in that game, and some people get upset that they put lore outside a main Zelda game. So
I think it's fine. It's just
no.
the Zelda games don't all connect. This is just in the Breath of the Wild story.
I
And
know, I'm just
Breath of
saying.
the Wild sets up the timeline before that this is taking place in.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not that weird. They're already doing a sequel for Breath of the Wild that'll probably take place after, so I don't think it's a big deal at all.
Okay, whatever. Okay, next news.
Next news. UK sales charts have shown that Avengers was #1, but sells less than a third of what Spider-Man PS4 did.
Oh, yeah. Still sold that much, right? That's disappointing.
So this only takes in consideration for physical, which means it likely still sold a lot digitally. So even if you're comparing physical to physical UK, it's like a lot of people probably bought it digitally instead of physically. Still impressive though, because Spider-Man's an exclusive, and this is on everything.
Yep.
So I guess we'll see if they announce like official sales numbers.
Not a big fan of the game, so I don't know. Kind of sad that it sold so much.
Did you see the Metacritic score went up for the game? It's sitting at like a 67 on Metacritic.
Damn, really?
Yeah, it did not review well.
Yeah, I hope so.
I heard people.
Yeah, but they sold anyway, so that doesn't matter, man.
Yeah.
They make the numbers, so they were gonna keep making this bullshit.
Still, but the reputation of it might make a big impact on how much it sells. If it sells 10 million, or if it goes on to sell like a ton.
Yeah, hopefully it will not sell very much, so they just like fix it.
From what I've been reading, it seems like people enjoy the story, but the looting and the progression are kind of like spammy, like loot boxes and stupid.
The fact that they a year ago was so proud on stage and said that no microtransactions, no pay to win mechanics, no, and they build a whole game around like microtransactions and just to make money. This is unacceptable. So I don't care, man. Honestly, I'm super pissed. I'm super pissed.
I think it's like an unlock system where it's like, oh, you can unlock everything through the game, but it'll take forever. And they have like a battle pass, and I don't know.
But you have seen how lazy it is. It's copy paste corridors, copy paste elevators, and just like, no, dude, it's lazy and it's made just to make money, nothing else. No service to the real fans, man. And everybody like the announcements, the promises, all broken, everything. If you check out, like, for example, Legacy Killer did a huge piece about this game and like detailed about what they promised and what they delivered and how they changed the whole narrative about this game, and it's just like no, unacceptable.
I agree.
Thank you, man. Okay, let's next news. Something happy, please.
Next news: Assassin's Creed Valhalla has its release date moved up. So it was originally coming November 17th. It is now coming the 10th. And it's going to launch day and date with the new Xbox Series S and X.
Okay.
They confirmed it's going to run at 4K 60 FPS on the Series X.
Confirmed. Oh my god, this is awesome. Yeah.
Yep. So we'll see if they also get it running like that on PS5. Hopefully.
Did they say it's like PS4 and Xbox, One X versions will be Xbox One will be upgradable like for free on the next gen?
I believe so. I believe. Yeah, it says in the tweet, upgrade from Xbox One to Series X at no additional cost.
But they don't talk about PlayStation, so.
Yeah, so the game's launching on all the Xboxes, PS4, Stadia, and PC on November 10th.
Okay.
So, whenever the PS5 comes out, that's probably when it's gonna also launch.
Okay, awesome. Thank you very much, sir. Exciting. Yep. Okay, next news.
Xbox Series X has its retail box revealed. You can see it.
The retail box, okay.
It's like the front of it's like a zoom up of the corner of it. You can see the Xbox button and like the green circles. I think it looks pretty clean. I like it a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Kind of pops out.
Yeah, I dig this. This is my favorite part of the design of the consoles. Like the top part and the green looking like it's like so minimal and so like, stealth, but also so like accent, and I like it. I like it very much.
Nice.
Yeah, and I like the green bar on the bottom. Keeping that like Xbox green branding.
Yeah. When I first seen the Series X, I thought it was a light inside of it.
Light, yeah.
But it's actually just green plastic swirled around. And I bet that helped them get the price down.
Yep.
Because they don't really have any LEDs on it.
Yeah, less LEDs, less price. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
But nothing much to say, but a lot of people have been getting like dummy units. So there's some pictures. If you keep scrolling down, you can see how it stacks up next to other consoles.
Yep.
It looks pretty beefy, but not like crazy, I guess. Like it's a thick boy.
It's a thick boy, yeah. But I like I'm kind of grown on me the design, like the refrigerator design. I don't know, man. I like it now.
We didn't really talk about the Series S design. What do you think about? What do you think about that?
I don't, honestly, I don't want to hate, but I don't like it, man, at all.
You can see it. You can see it in those pictures too on the article.
Yeah, I see it. So, by the way, guys, everything is linked in the description below, so everybody can check it out.
When I first seen it, I was like, "Yeah, I don't like this."
Yeah, no, man.
Basically, it looks like the Xbox One S, but with a black circle on it. And it's like the white box I like, but it's like the circles like stands out so much and just doesn't like. It doesn't feel seamless.
Can I ask something? Why do they need this one? Like.
The console?
No, the black cycle on the. I just don't get it. It's like a speaker.
It's just an accent. That's where the fan is.
Oh, okay, makes sense. They need an exhaust.
Insides. Yeah, that's where the fan is. The fan's like right under there. It's blowing.
Oh, okay. So maybe if they would do that the same on white, like stealth. I think
that's what I was saying. Why not just make it all white?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm guessing they're like, oh, we don't want to make it look just like the One S.
Oh, true.
If you look at the One S, it looks just like the One S, except for the black circle. So, but it's like then you look at how PS5 did it, and it's like the two-tone colors. I feel like is actually like integrated into the design better. Where this is literally just like they plop a circle down on it.
True. Yeah.
It feels a little bland.
Even the X has like this green accent, but it's like very nice integrated into the top.
I like that one a lot better because it's minimal. It's like clean. It doesn't pop out at you in an ugly way.
Exactly. Agreed, man.
Did you see Phil Spencer actually put up a thing where he actually had the Series S on his bookshelf during the July showcase?
Oh, no way. And nobody noticed.
No one noticed. Xbox like made a tweet about it, and I thought that was pretty funny.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
it was
awesome.
like so back there and so blurry, and you could only see like one side of it. Like, there's no way you could have known.
Yeah, true,
But
true.
it's so funny that he had it back there.
I love these Easter eggs. Like, Cory Barlog did some Easter eggs as well in his games sometimes, but I like I love those. Okay, next news.
Next news. Watch Dogs Legions is going to feature these basically, like, I think they're just missions, like extra bonus DLC missions with Aiden Pierce. I guess we talked about this in the Ubisoft thing.
Yeah.
Because I put it in separately.
If our Cyberpunk law
You can just cut this out if you want.
But we didn't talk about that the rapper Stormzy will be in the game, UK rapper.
I don't even know who that is, to be honest.
It's a no, I didn't know until
when I seen that, I was like, is he like a character in one of the other Watch Dogs games? So I honestly don't know who he is.
It
But
must
I
be
don't
like
follow UK rappers.
Yeah, me neither. But he must be like something prominent, you know, because it's London stuff, and that's a choose.
Yeah, that makes sense. Since it's set in the UK.
Exactly, it's set in London, so yeah, it makes sense, and I think people in the UK are excited, especially fans. Yeah, okay, we can move to the next one then. Oh,
next news. Xbox Series S handles backwards compatibility differently. So basically, if you own an Xbox Series S, it's not going to be able to play the One X versions of your games. Which is pretty confusing. Because if you're buying the next gen console and you go into it thinking it's fully backwards compatible, it's not really, because
PlayStation. Wait. So Series X games won't play on S?
No, I don't get the Xbox One X games.
The old games, yes.
But the One X versions.
One X,
there's a big difference. The One X games are optimized to run at 4K, 60 FPS sometimes, 1440p. A lot higher frame rates, visual fidelity. And even though the power level is similar, it looks like the RAM is like the big holdup here. And either way, Microsoft confirmed that the One X versions won't play. Instead, you'll just be playing the base Xbox versions.
That's weird.
So
but makes sense.
If you're looking forward to playing the old games, or if you have like a One X, it doesn't make sense to go to the Series S.
Exactly, it's not a huge upgrade, man. Anyway.
No.
So, and
in some ways it'd be a downgrade. Like, new games being made for it would benefit from it, but even then it would probably still run at about the same power level.
Okay, this is a huge though, man. This is a huge thing, a huge like issue.
So basically, when you think about it, it's basically like a new Xbox One X, but it's all digital, and it's focused on like future-proofing a bit.
But if it cannot handle games on One X, then it's not much of future-proofing, man.
Well, the CPU is a good bit better. The SSD is a lot better.
Yeah, loading times.
The architecture matches up with the Series X. The main holdup is apparently just there's not enough RAM. And even though the other specs offset it for like playing games, like it just can't do the backwards compatibility.
I don't know how important that is though, but I hope the new games they will all playable.
I don't know, I feel like if you're on Xbox and you have a big library of games, like it might matter, because
honestly, well, if someone gets the Series S, it's gonna be because of budget. And if you're on budget, then you want to play seriously like your old games you haven't played yet, and replay your favorite games. It's important, I think. You know.
Yeah, I guess it depends on what you want.
It's weird. I hopefully they figure it out, but I want to see what happens with that one in the future. And if they need to fix the name, just put numbers. It's easier. I'm confused all the time. Anyway.
Yeah, like if you go to a store and you're like, I want the Xbox X, it's like, Which one? Oh, did you say the S, the 1S, the X, the 1X, the Series X?
Oh my god, the one SX,
one
SX, ZY. Oh my god, I'm confused. Just why is it so bad? Just put it like Xbox 5 or Xbox One.
Now I'm thinking like, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna do like Xbox Series X2? Because I feel like that would make the most sense for their neck when they do like the next one.
I would do it like Samsung. Fuck numbers. They like from S10 to S20 like that because it's 2020 and now from now on every year we'll have the name, 21, 22.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Xbox.
Sorry, what?
Xbox Series S20.
No, Xbox 20. It's enough. Xbox 20. 20, 21, 22. Boom. Bigger number than PlayStation.
I'm getting the Xbox 20.
Sorry, what?
I said fuck the PS5. I'm getting the Xbox 20.
Yeah, bigger number from PlayStation, and then helping with the marketing, and also 21 the year.
Well, that's why they called it the Xbox 360. They didn't want to call it the Xbox 2, so it would appear less than the PlayStation 3.
Yeah, makes sense, but still, you can do it better, man. I prefer 2 than this Xbox. Anyway, I would digress.
I got more Xbox news.
Okay, give it to us. Next news. Oh, okay.
Developers have been speaking up about the Series S and its specs. And a lot of the devs are like showing concern for it. Developer from id, Doom Eternal developer, was talking about how basically it would be more difficult to get it running on the system, and it might hold back like the multi-platform games being made because they have to develop with the lower spec in mind. And other developers were also echoing similar remarks. Control devs, Infinity Ward devs. So it seems like it's quite a few people, quite a few developers chiming in, thinking that the lower specs basically mean that they have to, that's the lowest benchmark now that they have to hit for multi-platform games.
Oh man, that's gonna be a little bit a holdback for games though, right?
Yeah, I mean, they were already developing for the old Xbox and PlayStation for at least 2-3 years.
That's sad.
So then it's like after that, it's like they'll have to deal with the Series S as well. But time will tell like how much of a impact that has, like how well things can just scale up. But I thought it was interesting.
Interesting, but still I'm worried about that as well. I don't want that this one will hold back the whole industry,
It seems like the biggest bottlenecks will be the RAM and like the RAM mostly, because I think the GPU scales more easy, but I think the RAM is what the big bottleneck for it is.
Yeah, probably. Okay, concerning. Okay.
Yes. So,
yes.
Next news story.
Next news. What is that?
So, Kenya Bridge of Spirits delayed.
Is it Kenya
Q1.
or Kena?
I don't know. I've been saying like Kena.
Yeah.
Kena.
Okay.
Kena Bridge of Spirits has been delayed to Q1 2021. So, to be honest, I didn't even remember that it was coming out this year.
Sorry. Yep. Sorry.
So I didn't really mind the delay. It's good. It's good for the game. Looks pretty cool. Seems like people are really excited for it.
Yeah, I was myself excited about it. I wanna play it.
Looks amazing. Looks like a Pixar movie.
And I don't like cartoony games, but this one I like it.
Sure you don't hate it?
But we'll see. We'll play it. I'm gonna tell you after.
Sure, it's not too colorful for you.
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. Not much to say, but They just put up a statement saying it's delayed.
Delays are good in my opinion, so take as much time as you need.
For the news story that's going to get you excited.
Okay, next news. Let's do it. Oh,
Sony has announced PlayStation 5 event showcase for Wednesday, September 16th. So this is going to be at 4 p.m. Eastern time. They put up a thing on the PlayStation blog basically saying they're going to be showing the launch games and games beyond for PS5. That's all they're saying, but they left it kind of ambiguous. Like they're definitely going to be showing off the price and release date. There's no way they won't.
It is now. There's no way. If they don't, I think people will riot, man. Honestly,
people will riot Sony headquarters.
They will riot, and the memes will flood the internet, man. They will. Honestly, they have to say at least the price and when the pre-orders will start, right?
Yeah, a thing went up showing that the Sony had like a booking for the PAX Online event, like an hour-long thing. So I'm thinking maybe they will do like a teardown for that, or show off like maybe more of the UI features and stuff like that there. And that's on Friday. But this is on Wednesday.
Yeah. By the way, I'm gonna stream that, guys, on Twitch. Link in the description below. So join us and let's watch the show together. So,
do you have any predictions for this show? Because we might as well talk about it and see.
Yeah, we're gonna talk after the fact as well. But predictions, I say like there's no way they're not gonna show price and pre-orders. Launch, if not at the same night, at least like they're gonna say like next week or the next week after the pre-orders will start. And yeah, I believe they will launch. Like many people say, want them to launch like on like with Xbox, you know. But I think they're gonna launch a little bit later.
Yeah, I think like the rumor is it's gonna be the 17th or the 13th. I think the 13th makes a lot of sense because it's the same day Call of Duty comes out.
It's Friday as well.
It's the Xbox comes out on Tuesday, and so PS5 would be coming out that Friday if they do the 13th.
I think Friday makes more sense to me. No, but if
most consoles actually launch on a Friday, I think. Like PS4 launched on a Friday.
But I don't think that's like a a rule of thumb. Maybe they will change it. I don't know.
They could, but
also I did say that I think they will launch on 19th, with Cyberpunk.
Next, yeah, but why?
And after, sorry, what?
I said, yeah, but why? Because you can't market it with Cyberpunk.
I mean, like close to Cyberpunk, just like share the hype. I don't know. And
there's just no point because you're just running the PS4 Pro version on it, like.
You
can't like show it off in trailers and be like, oh, it's next gen Cyberpunk. Like, no, it's not.
And then also, but after like the 10th, the announcement of the 10th of Xbox, I don't think they will wait a week after. No, I don't think.
Yeah, so the sooner they're gonna want to get it out sooner than later.
I want them to say like November 10th as well. I wanted to say it's gonna be a massacre, man.
They just need to be out the same week. Like, a 1 week won't change many people's opinions, I don't think.
Yeah, but like, still, marketing-wise, it makes more sense to launch on the same week, though.
Yeah. Last time around, PS4 beat the Xbox to market by like a week.
And
but also, Xbox is coming in early as fuck this year.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Also, I heard like there was like some rumors that they adjusted the price to Xbox because Xbox came out swinging with such low prices, and that the Sony HQ adjusted prices. Sorry, what?
I mean, that's what they've been saying from the beginning. Like, there's literally a statement back in like March where they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna wait and see what the competition does." And
yeah, I mean, after that, they there was like a kind of leak on Lula that I saw like the podcast, the guy from Unbox Therapy, and they like showed that there. I was like, interesting. Like, why do they have like
I don't know. leaks for Sony are like they don't come very often. Like Sony is so tight-lipped.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
lot of people on Twitter just speculating.
I don't trust that either. I just want to see what they say. So it's the
It's
official
like he
stuff.
said, she said, they did this, they did that. Who knows? Like it's likely, yeah. Well, obviously they've seen the price now, so if they wanted to, yeah, they can change the price.
I think they did. I think they pressed it like too high and they changed it. Because there's no way they would launch, for example, like 600.
The disc version will be 500. From the beginning, I've thought that, and from the beginning, I'm like,
no, I thought
it's gonna be $399 or $440.
Yeah, I thought it's gonna be 600, $599. I thought it was gonna be, but
I thought there was no way in hell they were gonna go over 500. I feel more confident now that Xbox is gone and they put out their price. It's like,
yeah, now it's no way they're gonna be $699 because $299 and $499 it's not, you cannot beat that with $699.
If you look at, I was thinking about this, like if they come in at, let's say physical $499, some people, I'm predicting they get digital down to $399. But there's one thing why it might not be very likely is because if you think about it, if you're going from digital to physical, like the PS5 versions, like what is the $100 incentive to upgrade? Is Sony telling me that the disc drive is worth $100?
Still, for me, it's worth it, man. And for many people want the disc drive though.
Yeah, but the actual value of the disc drive is not.
Yeah, of course it's not 100. Of course it's not.
They're passing savings off to the consumer when they cut the price like that. The actual value of the disc drive is only like $17 or whatever it costs Sony to put it in there.
Yeah, well, we'll see, but it's very interesting because the power like is exactly the same console, just the drive is the difference, you know. And also then $399, right? If
they cut it down to $399, they're taking a huge loss.
Yeah, but they will win because $399 vs $299, you know, the S, it's gonna be competitive, man. $100 more, and you're getting like the full experience of next gen. You know, it's kind of, it makes sense to me though.
It'd be an aggressive move.
It will be, yeah. It will be aggressive and huge loss, but I'm so interested to see. I'm like, I have no idea, man.
Yeah, they're gonna make a revenue cut on games they sell, but it's like the average consumer only buys like 10 games over the life of owning a console, like a PS4. Mm-hmm. So they're really gonna make enough to really output that huge loss. Because even at $499, they'll probably take a decent loss.
Mm-hmm. They do.
But Wednesday we will know.
Yeah, no more speculations. Wednesday comes the truth out, man. And I imagine they will say like, no prices, no pre-orders, just like the show. And I was like, I'm gonna lose my mind.
So Xbox's pre-order date they set is September 22nd, I believe.
Yeah.
On that date is when you can pre-order. I think they're gonna do a similar thing, where it's like, all right, here's the price, here's the release date, here's the date. We're going to cater to our Sony Direct people who signed up first. They're gonna get invited to get their thing in over the next week or two. And then at this date, the pre-orders will go open public for everybody. I think they'll do. Do you have any other predictions for like what they'll actually show at the event? It's been confirmed to be 40 minutes.
Yeah, well, they will show off more games. I think they will show more of Miles Morales, I believe.
I think Miles Morales is a definite.
Yeah.
It's a bet.
Sorry, what?
I think it's a safe bet.
It's a safe bet, exactly. And maybe it's Demon Souls. They will show more of that as well. And because it's like super popular as well. I don't know what else. Maybe they will show like something also new. But I doubt that.
I think what they're gonna do is, I want them to do it where they show the PS5 booting up, and then they have Miles Morales on the PS5, and then they click it and they show like the UI and show how quick it is to get into it, and then show the gameplay demo straight from the UI, and then maybe jump up, switch to another game and show how quick it is.
And the swing, how fast it is to swing through the city. Because they showed that already.
And I think that I think they'll show like the prices for Miles Morales. Like I'm expecting it to be $39.99.
Mm-hmm.
Expect them to charge $60 for it. They talk about it like it's a shorter game, like it's a Lost Legacy, and they only charge $40 for that.
Yeah.
So why would this be 60?
Yeah, same. I think it's gonna be $39.99. But it's also next gen. We don't know, man. Like, we'll see.
I think it's a good look for them if they price it accordingly. Like it's a smaller game, probably had a shorter dev time, smaller budget. And it's like a nice starter game. Everyone can get in cheap on it.
Yeah, it's a good start, like launch title as well.
It's a killer launch title. It's gonna sell PS5s left and right.
And also Demon Souls. I'm not excited about that, honestly.
Demon Souls is also a safe bet because the game's already been rated in South Korea.
Yeah,
which is pretty weird. Like, is this gonna be a launch game? I think it's possible.
It's possible, yeah.
I think it's likely we'll get updates on stuff like Gran Turismo and Ratchet. Maybe that Returnal game. I think we'll see like the launch games. Like, okay, all these games are gonna be here on launch. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd be surprised if they maybe have like, oh, here's one more thing at the end, and it's like a teaser for something new.
God of War 2, man. Woo, baby.
Probably not God of War 2.
I know. But let me dream, man.
Apparently, Sony San Diego team is working on something, or I could even see them showing off like The Last of Us multiplayer factions and be like, all right, it's going to be a cross-gen thing.
I don't know. We'll see.
Because The Last of Us multiplayer is definitely coming, so it makes sense if they want to like, oh, here you go, you can play it on PS5, and we're doing a PS5 version for the Last of Us Part 2. That'd be like, here's our best game running on PS5 natively, 4K. 60 FPS or whatever.
Yeah, that's good.
Ray tracing.
Oof, I'm so excited. 2 days left, man.
Yep. Exciting. Okay. Very exciting.
Okay, so more on that we're gonna talk about the next week. Don't forget to join the Twitch stream on Wednesday. We're gonna stream start half an hour earlier. And Cam unfortunately will not be there, but I will be, so link in the description below, check it out. Okay, next news.
The last news story. This happened right after the PlayStation 5 teaser went up, and also that teaser got like fucking 2 million views on YouTube. It's like crazy how much engagement just that little teaser got. But this went up right after that Sony stuff went up. So the entire Xbox Series X virtual press briefing leaks. This was like a 40-minute press briefing. It was like properly shot. It was Phil Spencer talking to people, talking about the Series S and the Series X, like their power differences, what to expect. I think at the end they revealed the price and stuff. So apparently this leaked. It seems like a pretty fucking convenient leak. Like, was this actually like... It feels like something they would just kind of leak out just to try and get some buzz going when the PS5 is blowing up.
Yeah, exactly. It's a move.
Like, okay, because I seen some Xbox people like, oh, it was stolen from us. It was like, okay, I'll play devil's advocate and go with that, but it's like, was it really stolen? How is this leak so easy? Like, PlayStation doesn't have any issues like holding their hardware stuff secret.
Exactly, they're doing a great job. So
I find it kind of weird that this leaked so conveniently on that day. It's like, the people who stole it, like, what did they think they were hurting Xbox by leaking it right then? I don't think so.
Yeah, that's why it's important to disrupt the competitors' marketing hype. You know, once they announce, you can disrupt them with something.
It feels like, it felt like, Sony's not doing any PS5 this week. They're just doing VR. Let's leak our prices out and just see what people say about it, so we can get some buzz going before they. Which is probably a smart marketing thing. Yep. I just don't really buy into it being stolen, even if it's a chance, but I don't know.
Honestly, I don't care, but because they have nothing else to show, they showed everything. So
Yeah, I mean, I watched like a couple parts of it. It was kind of boring, to be honest.
yep, nothing new. All
Slow.
the stuff they talked about we already knew. So
Cool seeing the two consoles there on the table.
I love the green lights and the Xbox logo on the background, and the the industrial look. I love the setup.
The set looks awesome.
Yeah, the set looks awesome. I just comment that as well on my stream because I was streaming and then the guys from Discord, they just dropped on the stream and said, hey, we licked and they posted the links and we watched it on stream a little bit. And I was like, and my comment was the set. I love the set.
Yeah, the giant Xbox logo is sweet.
Yeah,
it's like a sign with light around it.
Yeah, light and the green backlight there on the wall. Looks good. Yep. Okay.
But, yeah, so that's about it for this week. That's all the news.
Yeah, that was. Thank you very much for bringing us the news, Cam. And now the last section is what we're playing now. So, what did you play the past week, Cam?
So, I have been playing a couple things. I've been playing Danganronpa 2 on my Vita.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't played a Vita game in like 5 years.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I've been saving this one. I finally booted up my Vita, and it was like my Vita was freaking out. I had to like format the memory card. I was getting scared for a second.
Damn.
But it's like it's kind of like a visual novel, like point and click, like a mystery, like figure out who done it, murder type thing.
Oh, damn. Okay.
It's a pretty popular game for people who like the Vita, like those types of games. Pretty fun. And I don't know, I'm working my way through it. It's like 30 hours long.
Yeah.
I also played Gravity Rush 2, which I've been putting off for a long time.
How was that one?
It's fun. It's like a fun action game. I didn't really get invested into the story. It's like too anime. I just got sick of it. But it's alright. And then I started Kingdom Hearts 3 finally.
Ooh, nice. And how do you like it?
It's awesome so far.
Yeah.
It feels like it paid off playing the other ones because literally every character and like storyline from the past side games is like feeding into it. So I'm glad I went through and actually played those.
Yep.
We're playing this. I'm only like an hour into it, but it's pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm like halfway through and I love it. I fucking love it. And I'm a little bit lost with the story because I didn't play the first, like the prequels and that. But gameplay wise and how it looks and it's smooth and it just like it.
Yeah, it's fun. So what have you played?
So I have played Concrete Genie, which is a little small, sweet, beautiful indie game, and I finished it and platinumed as well on stream last week. Last weekend, and also it was nice. I love the art style, right? And gameplay, okay, it's simple, but it's for what it is. It plays nice. Had a little bit kind of like issues with the camera, at some points, but nothing too bad. And the story is like simple, very simple, but still like nice. Like it's a nice kid's story, nothing too crazy, but also nothing bad. I enjoyed the game. It's like kind of like 6-hour game, I'm
gonna try and get it like when it's on sale or something.
Yeah, I recommend it. Honestly, I can recommend it like easily. It's a fun time. Especially like when you draw these genies and stuff. It's so fun, like the noises they make and how they move and all that. It's so interesting. I like the idea,
It comes from, I think, Sony's smallest owned studio.
Yeah.
They formed Pixel Opus last year, I believe. Or they didn't form it, they bought it, or they fund it and they own it. So
exactly.
pretty interesting that they cool that they're funding like a smaller indie style game and like, but it's not really indie because it's PlayStation.
Yeah, true. It's not really have the PlayStation money, so they can make. But the game, honestly, if you play the game, you will see it doesn't look super indie though. You know, it looks like a little bit bigger. You know. Sorry, what?
They got that PlayStation money coming in.
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't look like people came in my stream and like, what is that? Like, what was like a sweet little like indie game, and it doesn't look like an indie game, but you know, it looks good, right? So yeah, it was a nice surprise. I enjoyed it. Yeah, that is about it. No spoilers. And then I continued. I finished Horizon Zero Dawn when it came back in 2018, I think. When did it come out? 15? 18? 17. Sorry, 17. I finished it then on the launch date when it came out, and now I'm continuing to getting the platinum trophy to do the side quests and stuff. And once I do that, I am gonna do the Frozen Wilds expansion. So I'm going through that. Started like on stream last Saturday, and I freaking missed the game. It's so beautiful, man, and it plays so nice.
I got into it recently when I got the DLC. Fun going back. I already had the platinum, but the DLC has some extra trophies you can earn. Play it. Just kind of.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna earn all of these, but it's so fun, man. I missed the game. When I started playing, I was like, what am I doing? What the buttons, you know? And once you get started into it again, and you'll see, oh, okay. And it looks incredible. I love Alloy. It's awesome.
Honestly,
I'm super happy playing it.
It's one of PlayStation's most important games.
Exactly.
Top 3 or 4 probably. Like it's quality wise, it's like top tier. It's so cool seeing Gorilla like bring something like that together after. Like I love Killzone, but like Horizon's like on the next level.
Yeah, and I can imagine 2, man. Horizon 2. Oh my god, it's gonna be incredible.
Gorilla is like so good at making like beautiful games.
Yeah.
Like if you play Killzone Shadowfall now, it was a launch PS4 game. Like the game still looks fucking amazing.
They know what they do, man.
Yeah, they know how to get the most out of the hardware.
The
old Killzones on PS3 looked fucking amazing.
Oof, baby. I need to play the Killzones. I have it on PS Plus, so I'm gonna check it out.
I think you'd only have the new one because the old ones aren't natively on PS4.
No, I have the new one. I think the ones that came with the Plus. I don't remember which one it was.
Yeah, Shadowfall.
Oh, maybe that.
It was the big launch game for PS4.
Okay.
I recommend it. It's fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into it. I have so many games on the backlog, so yeah, this is one of it.
You can run through it in like 10 hours maybe.
Okay, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, thank you for the recommendation. So that I think that was it. Oh, I am still grinding Final Fantasy X. There's no new updates. I finished all the Blitzball trophies. People who played Final Fantasy X know I hate Blitzball, and I'm over those trophies at least. So
I feel like everyone hates Blitzball.
I had like a couple of people on stream that loving Blitzball. They like literally harassing, play Blitzball, please. I was like, guys, I hate Blitzball. Do you want to play it? Just connect to my PlayStation, play it, man.
If you love Blitzball, you're dead to me.
You're dead to me, yeah, dude. I was so happy. I think like it felt like I earned the platinum trophy once I earned the Blitzball trophies. I was like
5 minutes, and I was like passing out.
No, I found a glitch. But it doesn't work every time. Where you have to score one goal and just sit in your own like goal there back, and the game glitch and nobody comes to get the ball, and you just let the time go by, you know. And I used that a lot, man, because I hate it. I was like doing that and doing my stuff on Instagram and stuff, shooting photos, and then another one, you know. It's just like it came like played through it, no problem, you know. And now it's the huge grind to fill the whole sphere grid. I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Yeah, you told me about it. You like fill it in with all the different skills and shit.
Yeah, but it's huge, and like some spheres, like level 4 spheres and stuff like that, are so hard to come by. It's insane. Insane, man, honestly. And you have to do it for all 7 characters.
Whew.
It's like easy 100 hours plus. So,
you know, I say that's crazy, but also I beat Persona 5 and that took like 170 hours. So
what?
yeah.
Wait, the platinum or just to beat the game?
Just to beat the story.
No way, man.
The game is 170 hours long.
The main game is 170 hours.
Yep. Not
Are
even
you
really.
are you fucking kidding me? I'm never gonna play it.
Play it. It's amazing.
No. 170. I don't have 170 hours, man.
It's one of the best JRPGs. Period.
Dude, I need a year to finish it.
Yeah, just make it your next Final Fantasy stream game.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ, 170 hours. And how much time do you need for the platinum, man?
I don't know. I think you can follow a guide and you can get it in like one run, I think.
Fuck
The
this.
game has like a schedule, so you have to like each day goes by, it's like a passing day on the calendar. So like in game it's like a year. So you need to know what to do on each day to get the platinum. So if you follow a guide, it's doable.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's like Final Fantasy 14 online. You need like 900 something hours to get the platinum.
Well, we're just talking to beat the game. They recently they had Persona 5 Royale come out, and that's like adding even more content into the main story because you have to replay it to get the side content there. So you're probably almost up to 200 hours in the main story.
Fuck this. I'm out. I don't have time. Cyberpunk will be my life in November, so whatever. You know?
Yep. Not long to go. About
Oof, I'm waiting so... Oh, baby. Where?
2 months and it'll be yours.
Yes. Hype is real. Anyway, that was it for today. Do you have anything else?
Nope.
Okay, so thank you very much everyone for watching, for tuning in, for listening in. We appreciate you very much, every single one listener and the people who watch. Don't forget to like the video if you found anything valuable here, and don't forget to subscribe and follow and like and share, and you know what to do. Cam, thank you very much for bringing us the news.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna see you on the next one. Game on.
Yes. Game on.